1948, Chicago. The war is over, but science is facing a silent crisis. We split the atom, yet we still don't know the true age of the Earth. It remains an embarrassing mystery. Geologists shout 100 million years. Physicists argue 3 billion. The data is a mess. The margin of error is colossal. It is not science, it is a guessing game. Enter Clair Patterson, an unknown grad student with zero money. He is handed a tiny zircon crystal and given an impossible assignment. Count the lead isotopes, date the planet. It should be simple math. Uranium turns into lead at a perfect atomic rate. It is a clock ticking inside the rock. Patterson thinks it will take a few months, but there is a problem. He works in a dungeon, a dirty, pre-war laboratory with peeling paint and rusty pipes. It is the worst possible place for precision science. He runs the first test on the mass spectrometer. The needle should show 0.1. Instead, the machine screams. The lead levels are off the charts. 100 micrograms. It makes no sense. The sample is contaminated. Patterson assumes he is just clumsy. He blames himself. He decides to clean everything. He becomes obsessed. He scrubs the floors with acid. He washes the beakers until his knuckles bleed. He mops the lab for 18 hours straight. He tries again. The result is worse. 400 micrograms. The data is fluctuating wildly. Today high, tomorrow low. There is no logic, just chaos. He goes to extremes. He strips naked to avoid bringing dust in from his clothes. He holds his breath while handling the samples. He is slowly losing his mind. 6 years pass. Funding is gone. His career is dying. He is stuck in a dirty room, chasing a ghost that refuses to leave. Failure is absolute. 1953. Then, an epiphany. The problem isn't the rock. The problem is the world. The air in Chicago is full of invisible lead dust. It is raining poison in his lab. He realizes he cannot clean the sample. He must clean the universe around it. He begins to build a fortress. He seals the cracks with tape. He covers the walls in plastic. He invents the ultra clean room, the first of its kind in history. High-pressure air filtration, acid-washed floors. It is cleaner than a modern hospital operating theater. The protocol is strict. To enter, Patterson must strip, shower, and wear a custom suit. One speck of dust from the outside world destroys everything. 1956. Everything is ready. He takes the Canyon Diablo meteorite, a rock from the dawn of time. He dissolves it inside his sanctuary. The sample remains pure. He feeds the sample into the mass spectrometer. For the first time in 7 years, the needle doesn't jump. It stays steady. The machine begins to draw a straight line. The number appears, 4.55 billion years. It is precise. It is beautiful. He is the first human being to know the true birthday of our planet. He rushes to call his mother. He wants her to be the first to know. But the stress catches up. He collapses. A heart attack at age 34. The price of truth. 1960. He survives. He is famous within academia, but he returns to the lab with a dark suspicion. If the air in Chicago ruined his rocks, what is it doing to his lungs? He starts testing everything. Tap water, canned food, gasoline. The results are terrifying. The lead levels aren't just high, they are industrial. 1965. The culprit is obvious. Leaded gasoline. It stops engines from knocking, but it pumps tons of neurotoxin into the air every single day. Behind it stands the Ethyl Corporation, a giant born from General Motors and Standard Oil. Their profits are in the billions. Their product is the backbone of the economy. They hire a scientific expert, Robert Kehoe. His job is simple: convince the public that lead in blood is normal, that it has always been there. They come to Patterson's lab. They offer him grants, fame, and a blank check. All he has to do is change one word in his report, toxic to natural. Patterson refuses. He kicks them out. He is a scientist, not a salesman. But he doesn't realize who he is fighting. This is not a debate, it is a war. The Empire strikes back. His contract with the Petroleum Institute is shredded. His government funding is blocked. They try to destroy his reputation as a paranoid fraud. Kehoe argues on TV, "You have no proof. Lead is in the soil. Ancient Romans had it. It is part of nature. Prove that the atmosphere was ever clean. Patterson needs a time machine. He needs to find air from before 1923, air from before cars. But where can you find captured ancient air? The answer lies at the bottom of the world, Antarctica. The ice layers are a frozen history book. Snow that fell 2,000 years ago is still there, waiting. 1970. He packs his bags. He is going to the coldest place on Earth, not to find gold, but to dig a hole in the ice and find the truth. Antarctica, the most hostile environment on Earth, minus 50 degrees, winds that can peel paint off a truck. Patterson builds a clean lab inside a snowstorm. To get uncontaminated samples, they must dig deep. They drill 200 feet down into the glacier. Every layer of ice is a time capsule from the past. The work is brutal. 10 hours a day, frozen hands. They extract ice cores, cylinders of frozen water that fell as snow before the Roman Empire. He melts the ancient ice. He tests it. The result is pure zero. He melts the snow from 1970. The result is shocking. It contains 100 times more lead. 1976. The data is undeniable. Patterson walks into court. He faces the army of Ethyl lawyers. He doesn't have money. He has the history of the world in his hands. He shows the judge the graph. This is not natural, he says. We are changing the chemistry of the entire planet. We are poisoning our own blood. The corporations panic. They try to discredit him one last time. But the numbers don't lie. The EPA sides with Patterson. The ban begins. 1982. The pumps change. Leaded gas disappears. Within a few years, the level of lead in American blood drops by 80%. The IQ of children stops falling. 1995. Clair Patterson dies in California. The cause is an asthma attack. A cruel irony. The man who cleaned the world's air couldn't breathe it. He never won a Nobel Prize. Most people don't know his name. But look out your window. The air is clear. Your brain works. That is his monument. This was the story of the man who dated the Earth and saved humanity, the creator who paid the ultimate price. Big Oil tried to bury him, but he saved your brain. Does Patterson deserve a Nobel Prize? Comment legend if you agree. Smash like, share this video, and subscribe right now to uncover more history they don't want you to know.